Hi y'all, welcome to the vlog. I'm going to go to school. Have a good day.
I haven't actually picked up the camera to actually talk to it this whole vlog.
Yeah.
Yes, got a vlog, thank you. Because I've been making so many phone calls. My mom needed me to make a few phone calls for her, and then I got a phone call from my mother-in-law. We were talking about the insurance and stuff. The insurance is being so annoying and frustrating. We just want to be able to get a vehicle because I'm due in just a few weeks. Anytime really I can have this baby, and we don't have a vehicle, and they're just taking their sweet time. Yesterday I called the insurance and they were supposed to get back with me yesterday, and I called multiple times, and then the last time I called they were like, oh, she just went out the door. And I'm just like, I left a voicemail for this woman and she was supposed to call me back. I left her a voicemail yesterday morning, and her secretary assistant person sent her an email as like a reminder that like I was waiting, and you know, she just like forgot I existed. I haven't even been able to speak to this woman that I need to speak to, which is very frustrating whenever you don't have a vehicle and you have doctor's appointments, and I have a kid that goes to school and I'm having to get people to take him to school and then pick him up for me. It's very frustrating. It's like they don't get the urgency here. Trying to stay positive, trying not to be like a big old negative Nancy, but you know, it's just aggravating whenever you don't have a vehicle and it wasn't your fault that your vehicle got destroyed in the first place, and they just like don't realize that you're about to pop a baby out and you don't have a car. She keeps throwing all of these at me, and before anybody says anything, these shoes, I call these Bexley's hobo shoes, or her castaway shoes. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that movie Castaway with Tom Hanks, but he has a pair of shoes that are just like old and rotted and stuff, and they look similar to these, so it reminds me of that movie. And they literally just like, I call them her little hobo shoes because they were originally Crocs, but then her feet started hurting because her foot was getting too big for them, I guess. I don't know, because her foot is actually fitting. So I don't know. So Samuel cut them just because it would make her happy, and she likes to play in them. We don't let her wear these out and about. They're literally just like play shoes, and now she's saying outside. As y'all seen, she just straight up ignored me because she was side. That's her new favorite word, is trying to say outside, and she wants to go outside so bad, but it's raining and she doesn't understand that she can't go outside because it's raining. If y'all ever see her wearing those shoes, they're not meant for her to wear them anywhere. They're literally just like play shoes for around the house, but every time I see her in them I can't help but laugh because it looks so funny. Yesterday I started getting this really bad headache. Oh gosh. Okay, boo. I started getting a really bad headache. It was hurting like all on the top of my head and then down the back of my head and going down my neck. And I was... Is this another chip incident, boo? If y'all watch my last video, y'all will know what I'm talking about. It was hurting like pretty good, and I tried laying down and just like relaxing and resting. I tried using this thing that I ordered online. It's like a cherry seed pack. It's like a different version of a rice pack, but there's like cherry seeds in it. And I heated it up. I tried to lay on it and put it on my neck, and it just didn't work at all. Like, it didn't help. And I went to bed with my head hurting, and then I woke up with it hurting. So I don't know if that's from the car accident or not, because my head has randomly been hurting. I hope that it's not anything that's going to be like permanent and I have to deal with for the rest of my life, because no. And Boo is stuck. She put herself in the windowsill. She climbed over the baby gate to get these toys that are in the windowsill. Are you happy with yourself? Yeah. Do you want down? You see Loki? You see the doggy? It's raining. Are you pretending to bark like Loki? Yeah. She likes looking out the window. Yeah, the doggy. Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. I came into Bexley's room to pick up toys and stuff to get out of my way so I can vacuum her room. And now that I'm looking around, she's mad because I put this pig in her bed and she wants it. But I was trying to get out of the way so I could vacuum. Okay, I'll give you the pig so I can talk. Since I'm already picking all these toys up and stuff, I was honestly thinking about rearranging her room. Her room is really small, but I mean, she's really small, so what's the matter? This is a car seat that is actually my sister Danielle's. It's her son Liam's because she had two. And she has yet to take it, and she's been over here plenty of times. We both just keep forgetting for her to take it, and the cover's off because it was being washed and it just hasn't been put back on. And then these baby gates are literally just like everywhere. And there's like all this clutter and stuff. I'm thinking about rearranging her room, but her room is only so big and there's only so many ways that you can rearrange it, so I don't know how I would do it. About to have a simple lunch. Me and Boo are gonna eat some of these chicken and cheese taquitos. These are really good, especially if you buy sour cream to dip them in. They're just really good for a very quick and easy lunch or even supper. And I took a break from finishing her room to let my phone charge, and Bexley's hungry and I'm hungry, so we're gonna have lunch, and then I'm gonna finish putting the rest of her stuff in her room, and I can't talk. It's taking longer for us to eat than it should because I forgot to preheat the oven. So I was just sitting there like waiting for it to preheat, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like taking forever. Is it preheated yet? And then I go and look at the oven. Not even on. Not even on. And since apparently I'm a child, I had a filler. I had to put something in my stomach because I was getting crabby, and Bexley was crabby because I don't even know why. I don't know if it's just because she's hungry too or what. And I was like, okay, I'm having this cookie. Blow it, go. She's dipping it in the stuff that came out of it. She loves the dip stuff. Back to Bexley's room. I already put the toys in here that I wanted in here, so I'm gonna show y'all the after. It's nothing amazing. It's literally nothing new is in here. It's just I flipped the room around. Literally, like all the stuff that was over here up over there. I just lined all of this stuff up over here. She's already been into the toys, as y'all can tell. And then you pan around here, and this is where her crib is. I tried to keep it empty over there, like I didn't put any toys right there, and I didn't put anything in this little bitty old cubby hole. I just left it empty. So it's nothing crazy. It's not like there's anything new in here. You ready for your nap? It's happening. I'm tired. I've been debating on whether or not to make a cup of coffee. I haven't had one yet. It's almost 1:40 and I'm thinking about making one because I don't think that I can go the rest of the day without having a cup of coffee because I am super tired right now. I got my cup of coffee and I pulled this out of storage, aka just in the cabinet, because I felt like it was a necessary quote for today. Even though I'm not struggling, I'm not like actually struggling, but y'all know what I mean. I try not to use the term struggling too much because I know people are actually struggling with like really big problems, and so I really try not to just throw that word around. Not bad. Ezra's back from school. Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah? And he got this, it was on his neck. I'm going to show you all what he got. He got this and he had it wrapped around his neck, and it has like a little wet towel in there to keep it all wet. And there's a seed right there.
Mike,
Yeah.
they put spray in it. They spray it.
They sprayed it?
Yeah, so it can grow.
So it can grow, yeah. Meanwhile, Bexley's in my bathroom begging me to turn this water on because she's addicted to brushing her teeth. Ugh. You missed it, boo. Since he had a bowl, I decided that I wanted to try it because I have yet to try it and Samuel keeps telling me to. And this is great value, and it's frozen hot chocolate, and it's a holiday one, Christmas one, which is crazy because I can't believe it's already out. It is seriously so good. I said it was like $1.90 something. Y'all need to go to Walmart and pick this one up and try it because it's the best ice cream I've ever had. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't want this ever to not be there. Ezra's probably about to get upset because I just looked in his folder and he has homework and he's in there watching YouTube, which is like one of his favorite things to do after school, is to just go in his room and turn his light off and relax from just learning all day. And I gotta break the news that he has homework. Hey, I don't know if you knew this, but you have homework we have to do.
Because today I'm happy.
Oh, you're happy today? Then why do you look so grumpy? Every time he comes home from school, he always has like such an attitude.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like I'm talking to a teenager right now because he's like, no. But he does. Whenever he gets home from school, I think it's just from where the teachers and other students ask him so many questions throughout the day that he's just tired of questions and talking in general. So I'll ask him questions like just random stuff and he'll get crabby and grumpy with me, and I'm like, hey, like, I haven't seen you all day. So something scary just happened whenever me and Ezra were trying to do his homework. He wasn't being on his best behavior. Whenever Bexley was in here, she left the room and then she came back with one of her chicken taquitos, and whenever she came back, Ezra had scooted out of his spot because he was honestly wallowing around because he wasn't wanting to do his homework. And so she was trying to sit where he had been sitting. And whenever she went to sit there, he said, no, that's my spot, boo. And then he like pushed her down, like not aggressively. He just like pushed her to kind of like push her out of his seat. And she landed on my lap. And she had just taken a bite of her chicken taquito. And she started choking on it. And it, oh my gosh, it was seriously so scary. I just like, I picked her up and I like jumped up and I was like, Samuel. And like, I ran in there and like, she didn't like turn blue or anything crazy like that. But she kept choking up on it. So Ezra got into big trouble because he pushed her for one, which is something he shouldn't do anyways, but he caused her to choke, which was seriously so scary. And he knows what can happen if she chokes. So we explained that to him. So she's all better now with her little hobo shoes on. Samuel took her outside to feed the dog and pet the dog to make her happy because she was all worked up, obviously. Thank you so much to everybody that took the time out of their day to watch my video. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe and to tap that bell so you're notified every time we have an upload. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye guys.